When it comes to choosing a life partner, you want him to be hot, rich, intelligent, loyal, and treating you like a princess. When it comes to selecting an investment, you want the investment to have guaranteed high return, high liquidity, and no downside risks. And that's why you're still single, and that's why you're still not getting rich. In today's video, I'm going to review 4 unspoken rules that are equally applicable to both of your dating life and financial life. By mastering these rules, I can assure you that you will unlock the path to success in both of your relationship and financial well-being. For those friends who we haven't met before, my name is Charlene. I'm a CFA charter holder with 10 years working experience in finance across Asia and Europe. And on the side, sometimes I act as a part-time therapist or consultant for my friends regarding their relationships. So subscribe to my channel before my channel is going viral. Let's become friends so you can call me before you go to bed about your relationship problems, if there's any. Okay, let's get started. First rule is all about trade-off. As a financial advisor, sometimes you deal with this kind of clients when you ask them what kind of investment are you looking for. Then they said, I'm looking for an investment that checks these boxes, low fees, no liquidity issues, means whenever I want the money out, I can. No major downside risks, and a guaranteed long-term high single-digit return. It's pretty much the same as when my friends in their 30s ask me, Charlene, do you know any eligible bachelors? I respond, sure, what are your top criteria? And then they say, I want someone good-looking, hot, maybe with six-pack abs, smart, intelligent, highly capable, sense of humor, someone I can admire, loyal and honest, and treat me like a princess. With my over 10 years experience in finance and 30 years of dating experience since kindergarten, I'm here to tell you, human, it's time to wake up. So basically, the reason why you're still single is the same as why you're not getting rich. Because you have unrealistic goals and you don't understand the rule of trade-off. You're chasing the impossibles. I'm sorry I sound so mean today, but it's true. That's why in finance, we have a term called risk-adjusted return. It's like looking at how much profit you can make from an investment while also thinking about how risky that investment is. In simple terms, risk-adjusted return is like deciding if a roller coaster ride is worth the excitement by considering how safe it is. So at the end of the day, it's all about striking a balance, high risk, high return. Have you ever heard of a term called the magic triangle of investing? It's a three-sided puzzle where you balance 3 important things when choosing investment: safety, return, and liquidity. As an investor, you are going to attribute importance to each of these factors depending on your personal risk profile or preferences. Again, high risk, high return. There's no free lunch. There's no such investment in this world that has super high return, super safe, super guaranteed high return, no liquidity issues. It's impossible. Same rule applies to your relationship. If you like a humorous, funny, extroverted boyfriend or girlfriend, you may need to accept that he or she enjoys parties even if you're more introverted and prefer quiet times. Similarly, if you like someone who's really career-driven, strong, ambitious, highly capable, busy professional, or an entrepreneur, you may need to sometimes, to some extent, accept he or she may not be too responsive and treating you as a princess or prince 24/7. If there's a perfect investment or partner that ticks all the boxes, be aware and be careful. It might be a scam. Rule number 2, look for consistent performance over long term. As I mentioned earlier, there's no such thing as a perfect investment or perfect partner. You've got to give up on something. Now I know some of you might be thinking and challenging me, Charlene, never say never. I know someone who's hot, smart, intelligent, highly capable, funny, and treats me like a princess. I know a stock just doubled its value last month. Okay, story time. A friend in Hong Kong, let's just call her Sarah. She recently found a guy on dating app. On the surface, seems he had it all. He was charming, good looking, and made her feel like the most lucky girl in the world. And they even want to travel together this summer. But guess what? He also had a wandering eye and he couldn't commit. This month, when Sarah finally asked where we are after dating for 4 months, he finally told her that, I'm sorry, I'm not ready for commitment. Sarah learned the hard way that looks, charm, and being nice and gentle don't guarantee a consistent, loving partner. Now, back to investments. Whenever you come across high-performing investments, it's crucial to give it time and let time prove me I'm wrong. Just like Sarah's guy who seemed perfect at the very beginning but couldn't maintain consistency, the same can happen with investments. You don't want an investment that's incredibly charming one day and lose half of its value the next day, right? Consistency is the name of the game. Think of this way. You want a partner who's there through thick and thin, just like you want an investment that steadily grows over time. In my personal opinion, growing slowly and steadily is way better than high volatility. After all, you're not a hedge fund manager and you don't want roller coaster ride that comes with high volatility. Stick to the consistent performers and you will thank yourself in the long run. Now let's move on to the third rule, start early. Investments and dating both benefit from early action. On the dating front, think about it this way. I see so many people are waiting for Mr. Mrs. Right, but it can be a never-ending quest. You might think you know exactly what you want, but after a few rounds of trying, you realize that your checklist keeps changing. Instead of waiting for the perfect partner, start dating early before you find the perfect one and you've learned what you truly value in a relationship. Me personally, I grew up a lot in my previous relationships. In my younger years in China, I once pursued a boy from my secondary school, going so far as I followed him home and asked to be his girlfriend. He rejected me multiple times and explaining that I wasn't his type. It was a valuable lesson that taught me not to chase after people blindly, but to focus on self-improvement. As the saying goes, when you shine, others will be drawn to you. Okay, story ends. I already forgot his name, but I still remember how he rejected me. So start early and learn a lesson or two. Turning to investments, they benefit from the power of compounding, which is why starting early is crucial. Many people have the mindset that they'll start investing when they have a certain amount of money, when they are debt-free, when they move into their dream home, or when the stock market experiences slight dip so they can buy low. However, trying to time the market is not a wise strategy. The best time to start is now. If you're unsure where or how to begin, consider opening a brokerage account and investing as little as $100 per month into an S&P 500 ETF. In just 2 years, you will thank me. In both investment and relationships, there's no magic right time. You gain experience and wisdom by getting in the game early. You will feel like more and more comfortable. So don't just wait around for Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. Start early and gain experience. Let's move on to the next rule. Filter based on your own criteria because there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Those online apps, either trading app or dating app, make things so easy today. Buy or sell, swipe left or right. You see, just as there's no universal great partner, there's no one-size-fits-all investment. Everyone has their unique tastes and preferences when it comes to relationship and likewise in investments. What works for one person may not work for another. People say, buy this stock, buy this ETF. It fits some, but it doesn't fit you. One of the questions I receive most frequently and that tends to annoy me a bit is when someone asks me, Charlene, should I invest in a particular stock or a mutual fund? Without knowing your specific investment goals, time horizon, risk tolerance, liquidity needs, existing asset allocation, tax situation, and more, it's impossible for me to provide any meaningful investment advice. Similarly, in the world of dating, without understanding what you are looking for and what makes you happy, I'm unable to give you constructive feedback on the question, is it the right guy for me or not? Online dating and online trading have made our lives easier in many ways. You are presented with a vast array of options, and it's up to you to filter them properly to find out what you're truly looking for. Dating should be personalized, and investment should be personalized as well. There's no one size fits all. You are unique in your relationships, and you are unique in your financial journey. Okay, my dear friends, it's time to summarize. In today's video, I share 4 unspoken rules that apply to both of your dating and investing life. First, it's all about trade-offs, like knowing you cannot have a partner who's perfect in every way, just as you cannot have an investment that has super high returns, super safe, and super liquid. It's all about striking a balance. Second, look for consistent performance over the long term, whether in love or investments. Don't be fooled by charming moments. Consistency matters. Third, start early. Don't wait for the perfect time to invest or find the perfect partner. Gain experience and grow. Fourth, remember that there's no one size fits all. Filter based on your own criteria, because what works for someone else may not be right for you. Whether in dating or investing, it's all about personalization and understanding your unique needs and goals. If you enjoy watching my video, please like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Like I said, subscribe to my channel before my channel is going viral. Let's become friends, and you can call me before you go to bed about your relationship problems. Leave a comment below. I will make sure to reply to you. Till next time, see you soon.